Hi guys!
Hi! So, we're in the same place, but it's a different video. We just decided to record this in the same place because it was the best one. So.
Yeah, we didn't want to make the other video too long, but in this video, what we will talk about is how to accomplish your 2020 goals, which is very important, and sometimes we don't know how to accomplish those goals, right?
Yeah, we've seen many lost people, like everyone around us.
We were lost.
Yeah, we were lost. But I think that as far as like 2018, I've been accomplishing all the goals that I've set for myself. Before that, I didn't even make goals, but then I started to make them. And even though you're not seeing every day, maybe you should keep in a journal, because it helped me. Because you don't always remember what you said for yourself, so just keep them so you can look at them. And
Something happened in 2018. I think even in 2017 for me, because when I look back, I didn't remember them, but when I look back, I was like, wait a second, I did almost half of them, or I did half of them. You know, it was like, wow.
Yeah.
And this year, 2019, we were looking back, and I think Joanna got all of them, and I got half of mine, and I was like, wait a second, the other half was either not what I later chose to do, because I changed my mind, or I did it in a different way. For example, I had one, I wanted to study music in university, but my mind changed, and I realized
you
that
decided it was not.
yeah, it was expensive, the teachers were bad, people who got out of the university, they said, oh, I can find a job. So in the end, I ended up still studying music.
Just not the way you thought it would be.
So in the end, I think I accomplished all of mine, and Joanna did as well, except the car. She wanted a car.
Yeah, I put a goal that I wanted a car, but right now it just wouldn't make sense. I mean, I could have had a car if I wanted to. It's not like it wasn't possible.
Yeah.
But I just...
It was not the
car.
right time.
I live 10 minute walk from my work and from the grocery shop. Like, why would I want a car? I don't have time to go anywhere right now, so I just don't think it was a good goal anymore. So I just deleted it. No more.
That sometimes happens. So for our first topic, you must understand about your goals, which ones are like full-time goals, like goals that you are very likely not to change your mind. A little more abstract, like for example, making more money or traveling more. That's abstract. Now if you say like, oh, I want to visit
this place in
Istanbul, and then you're like, oh wait, I don't want to visit Istanbul, now I wanted to visit Tokyo. Yeah, so you ended up not visiting Istanbul. Istanbul was Constantinople now.
Yeah. So and also I think it is important to realize that you can change your mind, because you change so much. How can you be sure that that's what you want for all the year? And it's okay to change your goals, but don't just take all of them because you feel like, oh, I won't be doing this anymore. Just change them for new ones. Don't just delete the goals, but
adapt them. That would be a good word for it. For example, if you wanted to exercise and you said, oh, I'll go have a gym membership, but then in the middle of the year you'll be like, maybe it's a bit expensive, I'll just delete it. No, instead just do something at home or go walk outside. So now, for the purpose of our video, how do you accomplish your 2020 goals? So the first thing, and very important, is you must realize why you want the goals in the first place. So now we will talk a bit about ours. Why do you want to get a new job, which was your first goal? Why do you want to move to a different house, which was your second goal?
I mean, obviously I'm not happy with the job I have right now, so I'm pursuing a new job because I saw an episode of Friends, which I don't watch that much, but I just decided to just check an episode, and Rachel, she was saying, I hate this job. She's a barista, and
which is the same job that you have right now.
Kind of.
She does more than a barista.
Yeah, but
she got other duties, but yeah.
Yeah, but she was saying, "Oh, I hate this job." She wanted to pursue a job related to fashion, and then the friends, I don't know their names because I don't watch them that much, but you know, the males, they were saying like, "But what are you doing about it?" And she said she was sending a CV like months ago. She hasn't been sending any CVs
recently.
But, recently. But she was saying, "Oh, I want to change my job," and they were right. They said like, "Well, what are you doing about it?" Nothing. She wasn't doing anything about it. So his advice was that she should just quit her job so she could have more motivation to pursue a new one, because she wanted the money, you know, because she needs the money. So he just said, "Oh, just quit your job. That way you'll really need to find a new job." But don't do that.
Yeah, that's not a good advice.
Don't do that.
That's not a good advice, because you could go to an even worse job.
Yeah, because you're desperate. So just don't do that.
Yeah.
But just
that's how we ended up in this job in the first place. The first thing, it's the why. You gotta understand why you want your goals. So I was asking you, why do you want to change to a different job, which is your first goal, and why do you want to change to a different house? You were saying it's because you are not happy.
Yeah, I don't like to live with other people. I don't even know who's living in my house at this point. They're always changing. People don't just stay there. It's very volatile.
Sometimes things are dirty.
Yeah.
So
who can you blame? Like no one, because you don't even know who's there.
So obviously, Jenny's motivations, the why she wants the second goal, it's because she's not happy, right? She's not comfortable. It's not her house. And I feel the same, because that's my second goal as well. And my first goal, which is the same as Jenny's, which is to change to a different job, the why is the same. We are not happy. We are mistreated by our managers, by our colleagues. It's a lot of stress. So we are not happy. It's not good for our health. So that's why. So
very stressful.
So in your own goals, first you find the why you want those goals. If you find a why, that means they are meaningful. That means they are worth pursuing. You get what I mean?
Just don't. Most people, when they make goals, they make all of these template goals. I don't know, like read more, go out more. Like, why do you want those? I mean, do you actually intend to do them? Maybe not. So just actually put the goals that you really feel like speak to you, not just some random thing you could say to anybody.
Yeah.
You know, like, be happier.
It's not just because you saw it on the internet that it's good to meditate or to read, that you should pursue it. It has to have a meaning for you. So you ask yourself, why? Why do I want this? Do I want this? For example, for so many people, exercise is important, meditation as well, but for others it's not.
Yeah, so exercise as well. People say like, I want to exercise. People usually always say, oh, I want to lose weight. That's like the most common goal people make in New Year. But why? Why do you want to lose weight? Maybe you don't feel good with the weight you have, but you haven't been doing anything about it so far. So do you think you'll really pursue it? Because then you'll just feel bad about yourself. Maybe you should tell other people that would make you do it. For example, I think I'm one of those friends. If someone tells me, oh, I want to do this, like I have a friend that wants to move out of the city that she's living. So I'm always like, I don't know what the name of it is, but I'm always like saying, oh, you said you would do this.
You're like incentivizing.
Yeah. I'm always
pushing
saying,
her.
Remembering her that, because she's one of those people like make goals but then they never accomplish them. So just tell to someone that would really be annoying to the point that you would do it just because you want them to shut up. Maybe that would help you.
Yeah.
Because if you never accomplish your goals and you just tell them to a person like me who would be really annoying, saying, you said you'd move, so you move, look for houses. If you want to have a new job, look for a new job, keep going on the website, and I would help.
After the why is the how. How are you going to do it? So for us, our first and second goal, find a new job and find a new house. The how would be, how do we find a new one, right? So when you ask yourself that question, that would be searching for new jobs, searching for new houses. That's the easiest one. So the how, we have to search. But with other goals, yeah, the how would be different. Like, for example, if your goal is exercise, like we mentioned it, the how would be by going
to the gym or just doing it at home, right?
Yeah, by going to a gym, by just working at home, by setting some time aside to work out every week,
the plan.
Yeah,
because you can do it many ways, so you need to decide how it should work for you.
And so after the how, this is a very simple strategy: the why, how, and what. So after the how comes the what. So we have the how are we going to find a new job in a new house, and that would be to search. Now the what is to go into even more detail, even more specifically, like, so how am I going to search for a new house, for a new job? How am I going to move to a new house, to a new job? That would be by searching online. Now, by searching what? That would be, by searching on renting websites, by searching on council websites, by searching on job websites, by looking at newspaper ads, by walking around, see if any stores, any shops needs any workers. Yeah, so that's the what. That comes after the how. And then after the what, and these are not so much necessary as the other ones, but after the what you have the where and when, which are also important. Sometimes we don't even think about them, but if you are looking to find a new job or a new house, you have a where.
What should I get for dinner?
You have a where.
Should I order tacos?
Not
Maybe I can cook some pasta.
You have this idea, so the where for a
I don't know.
house would be a location.
Maybe I can
I want this city.
order some burgers, or
Maybe I don't want city
I don't
at all.
know.
Maybe I want outside of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And for example, a job would be where? Maybe not in the construction sector, or maybe in the construction sector. You see? And after that you have the when, which is also very important. So the when could be starting right now, starting once every day, every week, every month, whatever works for you. It's better than doing nothing. Having a when, it's better than not having a when, because that way you will just never do it.
Yeah, it's the thing.
Yeah.
So you should set aside like how frequently you would work for that goal. You should try to do it at least once a week, I think. Otherwise, I don't think you're really working that much for it. Or maybe you're just waiting right now, because at this point I have a job interview, but what can I do more about it? Maybe get more job interviews. I don't know.
Job interviews, yeah. That's the only...
Yeah, sometimes you have to wait, but as long as you feel like you're progressing in your goal, you should feel fine.
Yeah, if you're not progressing, something is going wrong. But if you are progressing, that means you are doing things right. So you don't have to change the strategy so much, at least. No. So another very important thing that we want to tell you about accomplishing your goals in 2020, which is very important, and it works for us, is not to set the goals for 2020, but to set them for the first quarter. Okay? So even if you fail the first quarter, you will have 3 more quarters. So you'll be like, I failed the first quarter, but I've got more time. I can make up. Instead, if you just set it for 2020,
you'll keep delaying it.
Yeah, you'll keep delaying it until the end. Some people do that, not everyone. And then it's the end of 2020,
and you
haven't accomplished anything. Yeah, and you don't have more time to accomplish because it's the end. So set them for the first quarter. We are setting our first and second for the first quarter, at least. The other ones can come a little after, but the first and second, which are the most important for us, come in the first quarter.
Yeah. So I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you learned something new, because we also trying to help you accomplish your goals, because I've seen so many people lost. They don't know what to do, and they always say they never accomplish their goals. So I just decided that it would be a good idea to help you. Maybe it will help you. If it just helps you a little, that's good enough for me.
If it helps someone else, just share it with them if they care.
Yeah. And I hope you accomplish all of your goals for 2020.
Me too.
And we'll see you in the next video.
And if you want, comment down below your goals.
Yeah.
So a year from now
we can hold you accountable.
Yeah, we can hold you accountable. Yeah.
Say, I saw that she said you would do this. Have you? So see you next video. Bye.
See you. Bye bye.